Hi there, my name is Nick Wiedenhoff, and here's my AUP that I wrote up from my district with some minor changes to it. Overall, I thought my district had a pretty well in placed AUP already written up. I made just a few slight changes to it that I thought were important and pretty important to the process, and just a little bit more in detail. Right away, I kind of embraced the Columbus City one that was shared with us and morphed the two AUPs together there. Right away, I started off with the purpose of it. My district didn't really have a purpose to it. The very first paragraph up here that you see had was in there, but it wasn't really easy to find. It wasn't exactly in the AUP document itself. It was on a separate page. So I thought it was important to put that in there just to really so everybody could see the purpose of the technology plan that we had in place here and how it was going to benefit the students. After that, I added computers in districts, network or online service support, learning and enhanced instruction. All four of these first section here I added that are in blue. All computers are to be used in a responsible, efficient, ethical, and legal manner, and failure to follow these policies and guidelines below will result in revocation of the user's access privilege or other discipline action. Thought it was important to put that one in right away at the top, just so everyone would be aware and see it more than one time at the very bottom. They see it right away and they know they should look at it. The second thing I changed to ours, the student internet access. Students will have access through the internet through classrooms, school laptops, and mobile devices. I added the mobile devices in there because nowadays every student has, for the most part, some sort of mobile device that can connect to the internet. So I thought it'd be important to add that piece to it. And then students will be given school email accounts. These accounts will need to be approved from their parents through a form that is signed. In my district, every student gets an email account. The only thing my district had mentioned in their AUP was just that they were responsible for their own password, but didn't really say anything about the school email account, so I thought it'd be good to add that into it as well. And then the next thing that I added to this was the acceptable uses. In the original plan, there was just a couple sentences that explained the acceptable uses, so I thought it was important to take these ones and really give 5 good examples for the parents, for the students to see what is acceptable, instead of just simply saying stay away from inappropriate websites, downloading inappropriate material, things like that. I thought I'd put some things on here such as creating projects, web pages, publishing student work with parent permission, and things along those lines, just so they could really see some good specific evidence there of what is acceptable. And then I also, along with the acceptable one, also changed the unacceptable use. In the original one, once again, it was just a couple sentences saying a very basic, don't do this, don't do that. So I thought, once again, it'd be good to show very specific information on what is unacceptable. As you can see there, I gave 8 examples. And we'll go through all of them, but I thought, once again, like I said, important to really get specific with it. Then after that, I didn't change very much. I thought, like I said, my district had pretty good thing in place, pretty good AUP in place. There's a privacy section, security, talking about the passwords, vandalism. I thought this was a good one to keep, just to talk about, if you do something, if you vandalize something, exactly what we're looking for, what it might be. So people might just think of vandalism as, stealing something along those lines. But it also talks about uploading or creating a computer virus. Network etiquette. I thought this was important, kind of similar to acceptable uses, but kind of gets more into the etiquette part. And finally, the termination of someone's privileges if they can't abide by the rules. And finally, down here at the end, the signature page, student's name, student signature, and then the parent as well, and I used my district's form that they had for that one. I didn't change anything up. It was specific in what the parents were looking for. So that was my AUP project. I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to some feedback. Thank you.